Thank you to our sponsor, the Home Depot.
The FIFA World Cup 2026 is here. Games every single day, and the best seat to keep up with all the action is right in your own backyard.
Big screen outside, grill going, neighbors and friends coming over to watch. Now that's how you host.
As an official supporter of the FIFA World Cup 2026, the Home Depot's got what you need to get the backyard match day ready.
That's right. Whether it's a projector screen setup, string lights, little patio furniture, the Home Depot will help you make your yard the go-to spot.
And with fast, free delivery on over 2 million items, you can focus on setting up the ultimate backyard fan zone instead of making trips to the store.
So, as we welcome the world to our backyard, get your home watch party ready with an assist from the Home Depot.
To learn more, visit homedepot.com/FIFA World Cup 26.
Rock is soulful. I couldn't make it as a wise man. I really gotta take a shit. I think I just found my new voice singing.
This is uncalled for.
The late 90s or early 2000s where it was like, oi, I go to the prayer. Like, you know, that there's like that like weird like punk rock or like.
That's like my favorite TikTok. Jimmy Butler had the emo hair.
I don't even know any of the songs. I just remember we would sing like this. The fuck are we doing? Just sing regular, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to New Heights.
Hey, baby.
Presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you. We're your hosts. I'm Travis Kelce. This is my big brother, Jason Kelce, out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Shout out to Northeast Ohio, baby. University of Cincinnati Bearcats. You know what I'm saying? Always repping. Subscribe on YouTube and wherever you get your podcast, and follow the show on social media at New Heights Show with 1S. Jason, why don't you tell the 92%ers what we got coming up?
Well, shocker, Trav, we got a great episode lined up for you, as always.
I knew it.
We're going to talk about both of our big wins. Travis's occurring on a completely made-up day, but we'll call it this just for sake of the show. National Tight End Day, and the
Name
Eagles
a day
victory.
that isn't. All right, go ahead.
The Eagles' victory in Kelly green uniforms, the first time wearing them in my lifetime, which was a pure joy. And we're going to talk about a little Kelce family Halloween and take a look at maybe the biggest storylines coming out of Week 7 in the NFL. But first, as always, new news
coming in hot.
Hey, yo.
Jason's putting out another Christmas album.
How about that? And if you want to hear more of that singing that you heard earlier in the show, that might be your way to do it.
Nice. You just made that our cold open. Nice. Well played. I mean, it was electric. It's going to get the people going. Yeah, man. Jason, Jordan Mailata, and Lane Johnson officially announced that you're releasing the second Christmas album.
That's right.
The album is coming out December 1st for all you 92%ers and just anybody enjoying some good old Christmas spirit. Second album's proceeds will benefit the Children's Crisis Treatment Center and Children's Hospital of Philadelphia.
There's going to be some more charities we had in there, but those are the two that we're for sure partnering with.
Having some fun and making a difference, man.
Travis, you know that we're doing this because you're actually on the album.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I am. And yeah, we had a fun song. That song was actually pretty sweet, man. I enjoyed doing it. The guys, the team came out and hung out with me in Kansas City for a few hours, and we knocked it out. And yeah, I think that they made me sound extremely better.
It's pretty remarkable what they can do.
Not saying it was good by any means. I'm just saying they made it sound extremely better than what I felt like I left that studio thinking. I was like, that's not, they're going to not use this at all. I don't know.
This is going to be terrible.
Yeah, they're going to replace me on this thing.
Yeah. Nick Kroll, the guy who kind of does all the audio and everything for us, he is a musician. I mean, it's insane how much he can doctor it up and make anybody pretty much sound good.
Thank God. Well, thank you, Nick.
So, yeah, we're excited about it. Obviously, a lot of work went into it. Got a lot of musicians involved with it this year. Got more songs. It's a much bigger album than it was last year. We got some other added things that we're doing around the holidays too, with some videos online. So we're pretty excited about Christmas time this year with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Awesome, man. Well, I can't wait to hear the whole album. I know what our song sounds like, but I'm pumped to see the rest of them, man.
Just go straight to the Jordan Mailata songs and
Yeah, exactly.
Johnson songs.
It's a special individual right there. Not right now.
He doesn't need a lot of doctrine. Well, let's get to the next bit of no news, which is Travis investing in the Alpine Formula One team.
Oh, yeah, baby. Let's go Alpine. Yeah. Alpine Racing. You.
You, Pat Mahomes, and Rory McIlroy.
There's a lot. There's a bunch of people. It's not just us three.
You three and many more are part of a group that's invested in Alpine F1 racing. How did this happen? I mean, have you always been a big Formula One fan?
I have not. And it's starting to make its way to the U.S. And I actually went to the first one down in Miami 2 years ago. Yeah, I believe it was 2 years ago. And had so much fucking fun that I have been itching at the bit to get to another one. You know me, I like to go out and have a good time. And there are a lot of fun parties. And the race itself is electric, man. It's just fun to be around. It's a great atmosphere. And I feel like I've always wanted to get into like sports, like in terms of ownership, in terms of just having a piece of, owning a team. Always, had Cleveland sports teams on my mind when I thought about that kind of stuff, like the Guardians or the Cavs, or even kind of looked into maybe the Columbus Crew somewhere in the MLS world around Ohio, and even down in Cincinnati with Cincinnati FC. But there's just been nothing that really made sense altogether. And finally an opportunity came up, and we knew the right people. And I'm excited, man. It's fun. I had a few of the guys show up in Mahomes and Kelce jerseys to the race down in Austin this past weekend. And, I think it's just, who knows, maybe I need to throw on an Alpine Racing, onesie real quick, get the things, show my love and respect for those guys as well. So, but yeah, it's cool to team up with Pat in another world.
So Formula One, I'm not going to lie. I know what the cars look like. I don't know what the difference is between, other than the way the cars look. Like NASCAR is just a big circle, right?
Yeah.
IndyCar, which is like Indianapolis 500, right?
Yeah.
And then I know what the Formula One vehicle looks like, but I have no idea. Is that like in a stadium? Is it like?
So the tracks are huge. The tracks are huge. And the next one is actually next week or 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
It's actually the week that we play you guys. It'll be out in Vegas, and it'll be at night in Vegas, which in my mind takes me back to like the arcade, like racing games, when you're like sitting there and there's like four like arcade, like, cars, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
and you would
awesome.
like pick like Vice City, and it would look like you're going through Miami or something. You
what
know
was
what I mean?
the name of that game that you're thinking of specifically?
I forget what it was. It was in every single arcade ever growing up.
There was the car one version of it. Then there was like the water boat version of it, but it was all like the same game. Gosh, what's it called?
I forget what it was, but needless to say, that takes me back to like that, because that's exactly what it's going to look like. Like these guys are going to be racing at night through the Vegas Strip.
How do you spectate that?
So there's bleachers. There's like, they'll have like suites that they like down in Miami. They had it all down at the Hard Rock Stadium.
Okay, so it is in the stadium.
No. So that was just like the lot of land that they knew they could like create a track on, I feel like.
Got it. Okay.
This is also me not knowing everything about F1, and I'm still learning.
Well, you're new. Just bought a team, so you're brand new in it.
I'd never seen this track before in my life going to the Hard Rock Stadium. So I'm like, they definitely just made this. But they'll create bleachers. They'll create kind of like suite level stuff that'll host like businesses and things like that. So it's a whole new world that I'm excited to jump in and dive in and get to know more about.
Do you get to drive the cars? That's what I really want to know.
Dude. Yeah, that's what I want to know too. I hope
you're
so.
An owner. They got to let you buy.
I hope so. Well, I mean, I think it's a bit much to just assume that I can get into one of these cars, Jason. The cars that they have they're not just like any
you
car.
Own
you know
whatever
what I mean?
percentage you own of the team. That's like, your car.
Yeah, but you're every single time that car goes out there, you're paying for something to like get kind of like new and everything like that. Like you're making sure that thing is perfect at all times, and just letting a jamoke like me go out there and try and gas it. That's not how it works. Yeah.
Would you even be able to fit?
They might have a random one in the back that I can jump in. That's another good question. A lot of the racers aren't 6'5", so
you're a big guy.
Yeah.
Well, each car apparently is estimated to cost around 12 to 16 million. So you probably don't want to let a Jamoke get behind the wheel. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, Jamoke. They're nonstop trying to like tweak that thing in the right, the right weight, all that shit, man. Aerodynamics.
It's pretty cool how they get those things. The science behind it, I think, is really impressive. But yeah, Pat has already invested. We've already talked about Pat's sports team investments. He's got the Royals, the sporting Kansas City soccer team, the Miami-based pickleball team, the KC current women's soccer team, which there is some dispute whether that's his investment or Brittany's investment. But now he's officially jumped into motorsports.
Pat's obviously been killing it. He's Royals, Kansas City soccer. He's got the pickleball team and all that. But Brittany's actually the one kind of breaking ground, like some new areas. Like
with the women's soccer team?
Yeah. Not only getting the women's soccer team, but she's it's the first women's, I believe, professional team to have their own facilities. Yeah.
Connor Barwin did a whole class or something over at Wharton on sports management or ownership or whatnot. And in particular, they had a whole case study done on what they've done with the KC current women's soccer team. It's bigger than any other women's soccer team in the world, I believe. So
hats off to Britt.
I know that one's the most groundbreaking that they've invested in.
Shout out to the current.
Hey.
All right. Let's keep it moving.
Fan mentions of the week.
Fan mentions of the week, baby.
From the official Cedar Point Instagram. Hi, Jason and Travis. We heard your latest episode. Sounds like you two need to make a trip to come see us soon.
Oh, man.
Feel free to bring +1, Travis. Okay.
Jesus.
I guess Kylie's not invited, you fucking dickheads. If you'd be interested in being one of the first to ride the all-new Top Thrill 2 in 2024, let's talk.
Top Thrill 2?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
So apparently we found out after the episode that they didn't take down the dragster. They're making it better.
Oh.
It's coming back. And I think it is going to be.
Or is it just getting higher and
I think it's higher and faster, and now it's going to go both ways or something like that. Or so, yeah. I mean, listen, I haven't been to Cedar Point in a while. Apparently there's a number of new rides that we didn't mention that we might need to go on.
Dude, we got it. We named all the rides from my childhood. I don't even know if the Praying Mantis or the Raptor's got to still be there.
Praying Mantis is gone, apparently. We found that out.
Oh, that was a fun one, man. You stand up on it, man.
And there's a number of new rides that we might need to check out.
Dude, yeah.
Obviously, I need to get my Dippin' Dots fixed. So I think this offseason, we for sure got to make it back to the point.
Dippin' Dots and funnel cakes to Cedar Point, baby. Can't go wrong.
And speaking of Dippin' Dots, that brings us up to our next fan mention of the week, which is Dippin' Dots. Followed us on Instagram. Didn't know Dippin' Dots had an Instagram, but apparently it does.
Yeah, they're killing it.
And do you think it gets frozen sometimes?
That's pretty. It's clever. It didn't make me chuckle, but it was clever.
All right. Dippin' Dots on Instagram messaged us, hey, we heard Travis and Jason, or Jason and Travis, talk about Dippin' Dots today on the podcast during the segment about Cedar Point. We'd love to connect and send them both some if they're interested. Yes, I can unequivocally say I am interested because I love ice cream and I love Dippin' Dots. Day.
Like, you cool, but the girls are going to go fucking nuts over
So
these
they
things.
talked about sending some. Apparently it needs to be frozen pretty hard. It can't just be barely freezing. It needs to be frozen.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we're working out trying to get a freezer that can contain these things.
I might know a guy.
You know a guy?
I might know a guy.
Does his name rhyme with Matt?
Yes.
Pat Mahomes also saw the clip talking about his Dippin' Dots freezer and tweeted, love some good old Dippin' Dots.
Not right now.
This is my mission now. I need a Dippin' Dots freezer in the O-line room for all of my guys. I need that. I need that to happen.
Dippin' Dots, can we please make this happen? That'd be pretty cool for you guys.
I don't know if the Eagles will let it happen because they're all about frozen yogurt and stuff in the cafeteria.
Frozen yogurt?
Don't get me started, Travis. Don't get me started.
What are you guys eating? Fucking cashew milk ice cream too?
I think in somebody's head they needed it to be semi-healthy, and I don't think it's that much healthier, and it's definitely not as healthy for your mental health. So I think we need to get the real stuff in there. It's actually really good. Whatever that is in that soft serve machine at the Eagles facility is pretty dang good.
You were a big time Go-Gurt kid. You used to love that shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I like dairy.
No, Go-Gurt.
Yeah,
remember Go-Gurt?
Yeah, well, Go-Gurt. Any type of yogurt is dairy. I like Go-Gurt. I like yogurt. I like
Got it.
Cheese. I like milk, and I damn sure like ice cream. So I'm in on all the above. I need a Go-Gurt right now.
Dude, there's no way they still make those.
Go-Gurt was awesome because there's no spoon needed. You just need to just rip off the top, boom, instant yogurt. What was your favorite Dippin' Dots flavor?
Cookies and cream.
See, I like the banana split flavor.
The Oreo, my bad.
No, you're right. It's cookies and cream, I think.
Okay. Well, that one. The Oreo cookie and cream, whatever it is.
I like the banana split flavor. I that's always been my favorite Dippin' Dots, but I'll eat any of them. Hopefully we can get that done. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. I think
I speak for the entire Eagles O-line that we would take lots of photos and put them on Instagram with our Dippin' Dots.
See what the tight end room in KC wants, man. See what we can get
Ooh.
for the tight end in KC, man.
Lastly, we got a mention from none other than our own Heights Schools Foundation.
Oh, yeah, baby. This was cool.
Travis and I both attended Cleveland Heights High School in Cleveland, Ohio. We are both members of the Cleveland Heights High School Hall of Fame. And this past week, the new inductees were in, and one of them gave a speech. We got mentioned at by the Heights School Foundation. 101-year-old Dr. Howard Tucker is the Guinness World Record holder for the oldest working doctor in the world. He is a Cleveland Heights High School Hall of Fame induction, and he had a speech that entertained everybody. Shout out to T. Kelce and Taylor Swift. And,
dude, shout out to Dr. Tuck, man. What a guy, man. This is pretty cool.
It took me 83 years, while it took Travis Kelce 10 years. And I'm hoping that now that he and I are in the same fraternity, he will manage to get me the autograph of his lady, Taylor Swift.
Dude, it was that's so cool, man. How about that? Remember, dude, I just think that first of all, being in the Heights High Hall of Fame was one of the coolest things that I've ever, because if you know this, when you're going to Heights in the I don't know if they still have it. I should go back and see if they still have it. But in the main hallway, we called it the blue carpet area.
Yeah.
On the blue carpet, they had the entire like registry, I would call it. It's probably
it was like one of those old school Bibles. It was enormous.
It was almost like a Rolodex of everybody that was in the High School Hall of Fame, and like kind of like a little story on what they did when they went to Heights, what they do at Heights, and kind of what they do after Heights. And yeah, I would skip class and read that kind of stuff, and it was the most fascinating thing that I could ever read. Man, I always wanted to be in that, so it was cool to see Dr. Howard Tucker as excited about getting into the Heights Hall of Fame as I was, knowing that when I got in, it was simply based off of Jason winning the Super Bowl.
Did we get in after that or after your Super Bowl?
No, it was after yours. I was just an NFL player at this point in my life.
Just an NFL player?
Yeah, I was just an NFL guy. And you won the Super Bowl, and they were like, oh, we should put Jason in the Hall of Fame. And then they were like, oh, you can't put Jason in. We can't put Jason in without Travis because they're brothers and like they went to school together and everything. So once again,
that's definitely not the way it went down. I think.
Thank you, Jason, for getting me in the Heights High Hall of Fame.
I'm just slowly getting into all that because of you, but that's fine. Yeah.
Dr. Tucker, congratulations on being the Heights High Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
being
team.
101 years old.
Yeah. Congrats.
He looked like he was doing great.
Are you kidding
Not only
me?
was 101, he's a doctor and he's giving speeches.
He's probably in better health than both of us.
Yeah,
we're both obese if you look at the charts.
Speak for yourself. Shout out to the 92 percenters for all of your mentions this past week. Thank you for tuning in and writing us and making us laugh. We always enjoy that.
Always the best.
But it's time now for, I think, everybody's favorite segment. No dumb questions. That's right.
Ooh.
All right. Here's a few no dumb questions, just dumb people. From at Lisa Davis, 4459. No dumb questions? ? What was your favorite Halloween costume and who got the most candy? The only one I really remember is when we went as Mario and Luigi in Cleveland Heights High School.
Who's got that fucking picture, man?
I got that photo. I can get that photo for the team. I'll get that. We'll make sure it's on the episode.
You see how ecstatic I was to be Luigi, man.
You'll see what it feels like to be a younger brother and your older brother force you into doing something.
Just comes home with some overalls and a Mickey Mouse hands.
I don't know what it was. Yeah, but it worked. It was a good outfit.
It was funny. It was definitely funny. And for whatever reason, you definitely look like Mario, and I fucking look like a long, thin Luigi. It was pretty good.
I will say Halloween somewhat got ruined for us by Dad, because Dad, we stopped at a very young age.
He's the Grinch of Halloween.
Well, he
pass out candy. He just doesn't want to walk up and down the street with you.
Well, maybe that was it. Maybe that was the real reason. But the way he said it to us was like, you're not, once you stop trick-or-treating, you're like, you've hit like another level of maturity. Like, he hated when, like, if anybody was like even remotely like at puberty level, if you were trick-or-treating, you were not getting candy at the Kelce household. He would actively reject people. He would say, no,
beat it,
get out of here. You're not young enough. So we stopped like before we got to middle school. Like, we only did it.
It was definitely before middle school.
Yeah. Like, we were young, and it was kind of fun. Then we got to be a part of like scaring kids, and we'd hide in like leaf piles,
TPing people's houses and egging people's cars. Yeah. No, that was, of course, kids, don't do that to people. All right.
No, definitely do that to people. That's Halloween.
If you egg, but no, the egging cars was too much for me.
Nah, well, do all that. Screw that. Get into trouble, kids.
Do all that. I'm going to walk outside and my house is going to be TP'd and all my cars are going to be eggs.
Yeah, don't do it to my house. Don't do it to my house, but definitely go out there and do it, because you're kids. That's what you're supposed to do. Go get into some trouble. It's all right. Within reason.
Within reason.
Do it.
Ed Kelce's number one rule. You could be stupid. Just don't be real stupid. That's actually a Stevie Bogus rule, man. Shout out to Stevie Bogus.
It is. Shout out to Stevie.
Stevie, we love you, big guy. We miss you.
Love you, Stevie. Yeah, Halloween candy. While we did trick or treat, what was our favorite Halloween candy? I can tell you it definitely wasn't candy corn. We've already been through that. One of the most overrated corns or candy is candy corn.
Gosh, who doesn't love frosting? That's all it is, just pure sugar. There's no way you just hate it. You don't like frosting?
It has to be the right amount. Like, I'm not a big. I will actively take frosting off.
It's got to be like,
if it's not the right,
like this much, right? Like this much frosting.
I don't know. It depends on how thick the cake is.
That's what's in a fucking candy corn.
It depends on how thick the cake is. That much frosting. Listen, if candy corn was melted and put on cake, it might taste okay, but it's not. It's solid and chalky, and it has no business being eaten on a holiday or being represented as like the gold standard of a holiday.
It's festive, Jason. It's festive.
Listen, would you rather have candy corn or Reese's? Okay.
I'm not putting it over Reese's.
Reese's Pieces. That's what we're talking about.
You're talking
about
Reese's
What are the best
Pieces.
Halloween candies? Let's just stop talking about candy corn. What are the best Halloween candies? What were you always excited about when you got in your Starburst? Always excited about Starburst. Always excited about.
I was a Milky Way
anything
kid.
chocolate.
Yeah,
Snickers, Twix. Kit Kat. I'm a big Kit Kat guy. Love Kit Kat.
Kit Kats got a little overrated till they made the white chocolate ones, and that kind of switched it up and like got me back on the Kit Kat train.
I like Kit Kat original more than white chocolate. But ooh, Nerds.
Nerds are always bangers.
Those are so good.
God damn, I could go for some Nerds right now.
How upset were you when you got to because Cleveland Heights had like a lot of former hippies and some people that were very health conscious.
Still thriving hippies. Are you kidding me?
I guess once a hippie, always a hippie.
Nobody, you don't get off that train.
Either way, Cleveland Heights had, there were some houses that would like give you an apple. Do you remember that?
Fuck no.
And I remember just being
I wasn't putting an apple in my friggin' trick-or-treat bag. There's no way.
As soon as I got that apple, I was walking away and throwing it at the house.
At the house?
So hopefully
get some candy.
Unacceptable.
That was one of my favorite scenes in Big Daddy, when he takes him trick or treating and he's like knocking on the door and sees the guy just sitting there, not being like I don't have any candy. What do you want me to get? Yeah,
right. And then he goes in the house and raids it. Yeah,
he starts just handing the guy like handing the kid like staplers and just CDs and wherever he has in his hand.
I thought it was like cereal or something like that.
Something like that.
There was some regular household items in it too, though.
Yeah.
Is there a bigger like litmus test for whether you're a good person than the people that aren't home, so they just leave a big tub of candy out front with the sign that says only take one.
That's getting rated. I did that not too long ago. That's getting fucking word.
I'm not, dude. I always just took one, dude.
Yeah, you're a good kid. What? Unsupervised? I'm taking the whole fucking thing. Are you kidding me?
What about all the other kids after you? What about all the kids after you, Travis?
Snooze, you lose, man. Got to be quicker. You got to be quicker, man. There's candy all over the place. There's no shortage of candy around here, all right? Like, just because you say choose one so you can get to the next kid, it's like, if you let me put my hand in your candy bag in your house, I wasn't just taking one. I was fucking, it wasn't even like it was, how much candy can I get? Like, that
Please
was
take one. So so this is where you're kind of like you would look at it from like a legality standpoint. When it said, please take one, you automatically, instead of one piece of candy, is like one handful.
Yeah. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, yo, that was always the ultimate goal, was to see how much candy I could get.
Yeah, that's the game of Halloween. Yeah.
If you're not supervising me,
that's
I'm
like
just
cheating.
going to
That's like taking steroids. You can't take, No.
No.
You got to abide by the rules.
No. That's just flanking. That's all this is. That's just flanking. Catch them while they're not at the front porch.
Do you guys get trick-or-treaters? Unfortunately, we don't get trick-or-treaters.
100%, dude. My street right now is absolutely lit every single year.
Love it.
So much fun.
Do you give out, do you give out real size candy bars?
I did. I got.
What do you mean you got?
I didn't know if everybody knew where I lived at the moment. And of course, everyone knows at this point. It's all good, though. I love Kansas City. Putting, like, just being there handing out candy would have probably been a little aggressive. I just put it out on the front porch. I didn't say, please take one. I just put a bunch of, like, big, like, king-size candy bars in there. And I was just like, all right, just see if everybody gets it. And sure enough, like, the first group of, like, 12-year-olds come by. It basically just ran with the entire bag.
You know how this works, Travis.
Yeah, you're right. I thought, I grew up on the east side of Cleveland. It's a little different over there. I'm over here in North KC. It's a nice neighborhood. I didn't know if kids are supervised doing this or not. Who knows? But I definitely got doing what I did to other households as a kid. So
hey, comes full circle.
Karma's real. You gotta love it, man. Wasn't even upset. I just screamed. I just screamed at them as they were running away. Get back here!
Next, no, hold
on. You gotta answer this. Are you handing out candy?
We don't have sidewalks, so we don't have trick-or-treaters, unfortunately.
What a fucking... So what are you doing? You taking the girls over by dad's?
Either that or we go to... last couple years, I think Kylie's taking the girls over to her parents' house.
Nice.
And then they walk around the streets there. And I think her parents both give out regular size candy.
King
bars.
Size? Regular.
I don't know if it's king size, but it's not the fun size. It's like
you just
standard.
have to buy. If you're going to go king size, you gotta buy so much, because it's like your ammo. You just don't have as much ammo.
Yeah, I don't think kids should be eating king size. I think a regular candy bar is about as high as you should probably go. Or if you really care, you give them an apple. Apparently.
All right, let's move on to our next no dumb question from @MRob10. I can't understand, no matter how my dad or husband explain it, what is the flag for pass interference for? Isn't the goal to interfere with the pass? I mean, to an extent, yeah.
It's a fair point, MRob.
That is a fair point. Fair. You definitely want to interfere. You don't necessarily want to interfere. You want to more so just like play the ball.
You want to interfere with the ball, not the player. I'll let Travis explain. He's our resident expert in pass interference, both offensive and defense.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it's a tricky situation, and at the end of games, they tend to just really harp on it. There's no... Is that what I did there? I'm kidding. So pass interference is basically when a defensive player or offensive player restrict the other person from making a play on the ball. I think that's kind of the gist of it.
Yeah, when the ball is in the air, the defender can't physically impede the offensive player's ability to catch the ball.
That's the
word.
That a fair way?
You
can't impede.
So you can't go out of your way to hit the offensive player's hands or body because it would be unfair.
You can go for the ball as long as you're going for the ball, because you have a right to like make a play on the ball.
Correct.
But if you're holding a guy and restricting him, or like he has to like strain through contact,
yeah, or you tackle him, these are all illegal ways to defend the pass.
and
Offensively and
you can also,
defensively.
I was about to say,
There is
offensively,
offensive. Yeah.
you can definitely get called for it. I actually thought I got called for one and yesterday, and they didn't. And I was like, and I looked back, and there was a flag right by where the contact happened. They called it on the defense, and I was like, oh,
how about
okay.
that? The Chiefs not being called for a penalty. Who would imagine that?
So that does seem to be a pretty reoccurring thing. If you watch it long, and it's always kind of on the ref. The ref is kind of like judging it. Some guys will let you play a little more physical. Some guys will let you, they don't want the grabbing or anything like that.
I'm glad we're bringing this up because this is one of the reasons I'm a big fan that a couple of years ago, they actually made defensive pass interference or offensive pass interference a reviewable play. And one of the reasons I'm against that, and I'm also against people just throwing things out on Twitter like they're officials, is because when you slow things down, it appears different than when it happens at real speed. And that call in particular is such a subjective call for the official. I think it's important to see what that happens in real time. And there's going to be times you disagree with it. There's going to be times where you think it's a no-brainer, but I'm in big favor of leaving that on the officials. Trav.
Yeah.
You've played a long time in the NFL at this point. Are there certain officials that call that differently? Or like when you go to a game, is there crews where you're like, I've played with this guy as the official before. I know what I can and can't get away with, or that he is a stickler for like pushing off maybe at the top of the route. Like, does that ever factor into how physical you're being with your route running?
No, I feel like I just play the game how I feel like I can get open.
Whatever works.
Yeah, I think there has to be that balance of being physical.
It seems like it would be too hard to. I would never go into a game and be like, "Hey, these guys don't call holding. I'm just going to hold all day," because then I'm going to have a record number of holds.
That is not what you want to do. 100%. I'm with that.
All right, from at Leanne Ellis, 5748. Notum questions: what are the books behind Travis? What is each of your favorite books?
Oh shit!
What do we got back there, Trav?
We got. I don't honestly. You guys know I can't read, so
I've heard a bunch of people mention that the Odyssey is back there.
It is the Odyssey. Is that a good one?
Do you know who the main character in the Odyssey is?
Homer.
Ooh, that's a good try.
Is that right?
It's not right. The name is Odysseus, but Homer, I think, is who wrote it.
Odysseus. What is this? Greek mythology?
So yeah, Iliad and the Odyssey is a Greek, and Homer, I think, was the one who finally wrote it down. But I think it's like one of those stories and collection of like myths and stuff like that kind of assembled over time into like a congruent story. Anyways, yes, it is a book.
Ooh, a little Mark Manson, the subtle art of not giving a fuck.
That's a good book, and I think it's an important thing to live your life with.
I've got the syndrome, dude.
So have you not read that book?
It is a full on syndrome of not giving a fuck.
Have you read that book?
I just developed that. No, I don't need to read that to know how to not give a fuck.
Listen. If there
is an art to it. There's a very clean art to it.
I think you got it down, because like if there's an art to not giving a fuck, it's not giving a fuck about a book that's telling you not to give a fuck about. You want to know how good I am at not giving a fuck? I didn't fucking read that book.
What a play. What a play. There's no way we're the only ones that made that pun, but that's a good one. Is that even a pun? I don't even know. There's an art to it, baby. There's an art to it.
I know you're not a big reader, but I know you've read books. What's your favorite book you've ever read, Trev?
Jason, I haven't read one in so long.
We did summer reading classes, and Dad made you read sometimes.
Dude, I don't remember any of these books. I feel like I read a book called The Energy Bus. It was a short book. It was real thin.
Yeah, I think it's a book.
Yeah. And Butch Jones, our college coach, shout out to Butch, down there in Arkansas State. I think he was the one that recommended it to me.
Nice.
And it was a book, The Energy Bus. Obviously, you can go out and read it yourself. But just bring the energy, man. Be a good person. Don't be. One of my favorite quotes by Butch. This is what he said: either you're a fountain or you're a drain.
Yeah.
Either you're a fountain or you're a drain.
You read it in Butch.
Yeah, either you're fueling people with life or you're fucking draining it out of them.
Yeah.
Be a fountain. Don't be a fucking drain.
And I would just hear him with his microphone at practice.
Kelce, you're draining me. You're fucking draining me with your body language.
I'm just like, God damn it. I'm fucking exhausted right now. Sorry, I'm not excited about this long drive drill.
Your practice is draining me.
Remember the book fairs?
Yeah.
Dude, those are my favorite. You know what I used to get at the book fairs?
What's that?
Posters.
Posters.
They always had that one
They
bin
did have posters
of sports posters.
Yes.
That would be in there like,
That's where you went straight to?
Eric Lindros. No way. Dad, can I get it? It's like, it's a book fair. Go grab a book. We can get that too, but go grab a book. Dad knew what he was fueling.
We're at least going to pretend you're going to read this.
Yeah, go get a book. Get something. I don't know what to get. I don't know what I'm into.
I really liked the Goosebump books when I was in that age.
Then we got Captain Underpants one year.
Captain Underpants. Yep.
I'd rock that one. I don't really remember what the books were about, though. It was so fucking long ago.
There's another time traveling one that was really good, too, that I enjoyed.
Weird Science?
No.
Classic.
It wasn't The Time Traveler's Wife. It was another one. Fuck, what was it? Favorite book, Harry Potter. I know seems like it's like, oh, he's just picking, a blockbusting movie franchise as his favorite book. But no, I was a big fan before the movies. Thank you very much.
That was no dumb questions. Just dumb people brought to
Let's get to our bold topics to wrap up week 7 in the NFL, starting off with both of our games. But first, we're going to get with the Chiefs-Chargers game. That's right. Chiefs 31, Chargers 17. Trav, what are your initial thoughts for your first matchup with the Chargers this season?
Man, that was a fun one. We put it all together as an offense and as just a collective team. And it's fun, man, seeing everybody kind of like still rise up into their role in the offense. And then just going out there and balling with old Patty Mahomes, man. That guy is
pretty damn good.
Yeah, it's an electric play waiting to happen every snap. And it's just fun as hell playing with that guy, man. He was firing on all cylinders, both pass game and getting it done with his legs against a really good pass rush and really good defense altogether.
Well, it was fun to watch. I was able to catch a little bit of it. Obviously, we were getting ready for the Sunday night game. But one of the things I really enjoy when you guys play at 4 and we're at Sunday night is I get to watch you in the locker room. When you're at halftime, we're still not even getting warmed up on the field yet. And all the coaches come out, hey, brother's having a big day. He's already got 140 yards. Like, he's killing it. And I'm like, yeah, might set the record. Yeah, we were all watching and keeping track of it. So it's always fun whenever those two time frames take place. But of course, Sunday was National Tight End Day, if you want to call it that.
Big day, baby.
You guys got your 6th straight win. Do you think you made the most of this very not real holiday?
It is 100% real holiday, Jason.
No, it's not. It's not a real holiday.
How is it not a real holiday?
Because it's not, Travis.
What is a real holiday? Every day is made up.
No. Every day is not made up. There are days that are universally acknowledged as being holidays.
So it just has to be universal. We just got to get the world in on it.
Or America, or like
America's in on it.
No, it's not.
America's in on the NFL, and the NFL's in on it. So
let's take a poll.
Ooh, 92%ers.
Let's take a poll.
Let's take it to the poll.
Don't fucking disappoint me. Don't you disappoint. Let me point this out. We're going to do this right now. I was going to wait till later in the day. I was going to wait till later in the episode. We're going to get to it right now. You know what other days people are petitioning that October 22nd is? You know how many people submit these patents? October 22nd is also, besides National Tight End Day, if we're going down this rabbit hole, October 22nd is also National Nut Day. Okay.
Ooh, National Nut Day.
Yeah. It's also
I was going fucking nuts.
Yeah.
On Sunday. How about that?
How about this? It's also International Caps Lock Day. It's International Caps Lock Day.
How I was running was all caps. That's how I was playing.
Caps lock.
Caps
Isn't that what it's
locked.
called?
Yeah. I was
Gotcha.
locked in. I was locked the fuck in. And I was going nuts.
October 22nd is also National Anna Day. It celebrates people that are named Anna.
No, that's birthday. You can't do that.
Where does this entire nonsense stop, Travis?
Nobody's getting behind either of those three. Everybody's getting behind National Tight Ends Day.
October 22nd, as if National Anna Day wasn't enough, it's National Diego Day.
Oh, Diego's a fun name. And there's a lot of Annas. There's not a lot of Diegos that I know, at least.
National Lauren Day, National Make a Dog's Day.
Make a Dog's Day?
Yeah. National Make a Dog's Day. Yeah, we don't need a day for that. You can just make a dog's day. National Mother-in-Law Day. Which honestly, I should really celebrate that day because we'd be lost without you, Lise. National Scar Appreciation Day. National Tight Ends Day. Oh, that's what we're also on. I'm over it. Fucking...
Can
you
we
don't get to just make days.
Can we make a National Center Day?
No, I don't.
Can we just make a national? Just make a National Jason's Day. There's got to be a Jason's Day.
If there's a National Center's Day attempted to be made, I will boycott. I will boycott
it.
I will boycott it. I will boycott National Center's Day. I guarantee it. The only day that we need to get behind is National New Heights Day.
You're just
National New Heights Day will take place on February 30th. That's right, motherfuckers.
So leap years?
Leap years at midnight only. When you're caught in between, that's when National New Heights Day is.
You're in between the dimensions?
Yeah. Where are we in? Is this February or is this March still? I don't know.
Well, you're here first, folks. We got a day.
I'm out on the National.
You're out you're out on National Tight Ends Day.
I'm out on National Tight Ends Day.
All that up to say you're out on National New Heights Day.
Oh, I'm making a joke. There's no February 30th does not exist.
Oh, man.
But National Tight End Day. All right,
dude,
whatever.
As a tight end and representing all the tight ends in the tight end world, I respectively want to just say fuck you. It was National Tight Ends Day and all the tight ends were fucking balling. All right, look at the stats.
They were balling.
It was a fucking tight end day.
It was, hey.
And it was McCole Hardman's day in Kansas City because he was finally back on the squad, getting back on track to the game and getting out.
You guys had a fun little handshake before the game?
Oh, yeah. No, we've been doing that for a long, long time. That's my guy, man. I don't know how he got out of New York, man, but we got him back in KC. And sure enough, he showed just how great of a player he is. As I'm pretty sure the first return he had a few like fair catches, but the actual first return he had was like a 50-yard return late in the game, and just catapulted us into scoring that drive and then going up 2 scores, 14 points, then sealing the deal late in the game. I mean, it's McCole Hardman, man. One of the fastest guys in the league. Back with the Chiefs, baby.
How about that? Well, not only is McCole back, but the offense is back. Last week on the show, you talked about Nagy challenging you guys to stop talking and playing well. It was time to do just that. Seems like you guys got that all figured out against the Chargers with 483 yards of total offense. Pat threw for 424 and 4 touchdowns. All 4 touchdowns going to different guys, as he is so used to doing, spreading that ball around.
MVS got in the end zone, baby. Rashee Rice.
T-Rav and Pacheco, obviously, there at the end.
T-Rav, baby. Kansas City's most wanted. 321
of those passing yards and 3 touchdowns came in the first half alone.
Damn.
You guys are balling in that first half. There ain't no doubt about that. Is the goal always to spread the ball around as much as possible, or is that a big time emphasis this week?
I don't think you're a good offense if you're one dimensional or 2-dimensional. You got to spread that thing around, and you got to get everybody involved. I think that's every offense, you know.
Yeah, it's like a sprinkler system. If you only water one area of the grass, like it's going to be all muddy.
Yeah, you're not going to have good landscape.
You got to get the water all over the place.
That's like nice sprinkler. It's more like,
oh, you're that kind of sprinkler.
That's a good sound. That was a banger. Yeah, no, I think you got to spread the ball around. Obviously, there's going to be games where it doesn't always work like that. You just got to find a way to put up points and get downfield. But and it's just that much more fun, man. You get everybody involved. Everybody gets a piece of the pie. Everybody's in the zone. It's just that much more fun of a game. And certainly Sunday in Kansas City. That was a blast, seeing everybody getting a piece of it.
Well, you guys spread it around, but if there's one person who was hogging it a little bit, it was the Big Yeti himself. Had another monster game.
You want to see the fucking
He finished with 12 receptions for 179 yards.
Damn.
And a touchdown. It's your second highest ever receiving game, trailing only a 191-yard performance against that same team, the Chargers, in 2021. What is it about the Chargers that leads to Big Yeti sightings?
I just think it's irony that all of this keeps happening against the Chargers.
Fair enough.
It's just opportunity, and then being able to just make plays. I think we had a good feel for the Chargers defense this time, and sure enough, Coach Reed was dialing them things up.
Yeah, baby.
And yeah, it always fires me up when you leave the huddle knowing that you're about to get a bullet from Pat Mahomes right over the middle of the field.
This is coming right to me.
Oh yeah, they're in cover 3. Let's go. I just think it's irony, and I got all the respect for guys like Derwin James, Kendricks, both Bosa and Khalil Mack. They have guys over there that are Pro Bowl caliber all stars. So it's just. Being locked in throughout the week, kind of what I said about Coach Nagy, challenging the team, challenging the offense to, really just be us and stop hurting ourselves. We didn't have very many penalties on the offensive side. I jumped off sides as one of the penalties. Yeah, false start. So that obviously punching myself in the face for that. But I think that just answering the bell and keep getting better. I feel like the games in October, November, obviously going into December, if you have a chance to hit the playoffs, those games are so crucial in learning more about this football team and just keep finding ways to get better every single week. Then you got to go out there and just play your tail off. That's the only way to get better, man. You can't be hesitant. You can't be thinking about it. You just got to, when that ball snaps, you got to go. And we'll fix this after the game. But I think we just put a full game together, and it was fun to find a way to grind it out at the end.
Well, we got to talk about your touchdown because I still don't understand how you scored or held on to the ball.
I do not know how the fuck I got in there. It all was just like bang, bang, bang. It was just like snap the ball, look back, Pat threw it right at my knee, caught it, fumbled it up to my chin, and then somebody's on me. I'm thinking I can like lean in, and then I just become like a piston, just like a straight up pencil, like a pencil dive. I'm just like holding the ball. I'm like, this is not a good scenario. This is not. I feel everyone coming in and like punching at the ball. And I'm just like, dude,
I don't know how you held on to it. I did see my man Creed Humphrey, and I think was that Trey Smith as well.
Trey Smith, yeah,
both of them.
Juwan's in there too. Getting some action. Juwan Taylor,
yeah, there he is.
My dogs, all three of them are in there, making sure I find a way in the end zone. But yeah, they
brotherly shoved you in the end zone. There.
Yeah, that's a real brotherly shove right there.
Well, that touchdown was your 50th touchdown from Pat.
Damn.
Which is the fourth most touchdowns by any quarterback tight end duo in NFL history. It was came with 15 seconds left in the first half. A nice little shovel pass for a yard, and a nice little brotherly shove, and you're in there.
Listen, my dog Patty Mahomes knows how to give me the ball. All right, he knows how to get everyone the ball.
Yeah, nice little read the end. Oh, end is stretching. Boop.
It was nice. It was real nice.
Second half defensive battle. The score was 24-17 in the first half, with 5 touchdowns scored just in the second quarter. But the second half of the game was a little bit different, dominated by defensive stands until the Chiefs' final drive at 3:30 left in the fourth quarter that ended with an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown.
Yeah, the screen. That Trey Smith had a fucking great block on as well. Excuse my language for all those that are counting my swears.
It felt like the second half, I wasn't obviously at that point, I'm getting ready for my game, but watching it and being tuned into it, it felt like it was like almost like there was less possessions for both teams. Like it felt like it went quicker. I don't know if that is what it felt like to you guys.
The whole game actually felt like it went pretty fast for me. But I know the first quarter flew by and the third quarter flew by. But it was like
third quarter was over quick.
Yeah, second quarter and fourth quarter, I don't know. I remember a lot more in those drives for sure.
What were the big adjustments the Chargers made to kind of slow things down in the second half a little bit?
They pushed me at the line a little bit and had a little bit more bracket coverages. on crossers. And I don't think it was always focused on me, but they had like a thief or a robber coming from the sky to kind of take anybody that was crossing the field.
Yeah, but it was usually whichever side of the field you were on for the most part.
Yeah, correct. I think it was that was really the only adjustments they made against me in coverage. You know what I mean? So I don't know. They tightened up. I think the biggest thing for us was getting that run game going in the second half, and we couldn't get it going fully. You know, we had a few decent runs here and there on first down, some good gainers that set us up for second and medium or second and short. But I think that's the memo going into next week is we got to be able to run the ball better, even when they know we're running the ball and we're kind of running out the clock or at least taking our time getting down the field.
Well, the Chiefs defense continued some dominating performances, and it got even better there in the second half against the Chargers with a shutout.
Not right now.
In the second half and finished with 5 sacks and 2 interceptions. Did Chris Jones get a sack?
That's a good question.
Did he keep his sack streak alive?
That's a good question. I think he got in there. I'm not sure.
Intern Brandon, can we get
Intern Brandon?
a yes or a no?
Brandon?
Yeah or nay?
Maybe in a little bit. If he didn't, I know who had a great game. Was his first game back was Charles Menahu.
Ooh, there we go.
My dog was balling. He had not only I think he had 2 sacks, had a few QB pressures and a swatted pass that ended up getting deflected into L'Jarius Sneed's hand. So that was a big time turnover for us in the red zone, and just seeing him back out on the field enjoying what he does best, and that's just wreak havoc as a defensive lineman. It was great to see him out there having some fun with his new team. My dog.
The LeBron stat of this game was that Travis Kelce now has 5 career games with at least 150 receiving yards, joining Shannon Sharpe as the only tight end in NFL history with at least 5 games of at least 150 receiving yards.
Yeah, I mean, that a LeBron stat would have been LeBron's the only one. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I don't think
that's a LeBron stat.
This is like
this is where you're at in the rankings of a collective.
But shout out to Unc. Listen, baby, anytime I could be listed in any category with Unc, you know what I'm saying? That's good company right there.
And we did find out Chris Jones, no sack. Unfortunately, sack streak breaks, but I'm sure he'll be quick to get another streak going. Last thing for the Chiefs game, as we all saw on social media, Taylor was in attendance, and it's turning out that it was good she was in attendance because they put your stats up when she's at the game and when she's not at the game. I don't know if you're aware of this, but when T
How could I
Swift
not be aware of this?
is at the game, you are averaging 99 yards. And when you are left with only your friends and remaining family there, you are at 46.5 yards a game.
As it says in the edit or whatever it is, left to his own devices. Well put. It's hard for me to wrap my head around that sentence, but yeah.
Not only is social media noticing it, but it appears that Big Red is noticing it because he weighed in. That's right. In his post-game press conference.
I love Coach Reed, man. What a guy.
He was asked about your big game, and his response was, Kelce keeps getting better with time. Taylor can stay around all she wants.
What a guy. Listen, when you're getting Big Red's approval and blessings, you know you're doing something right.
That's right.
Shout out to Chiefs Kingdom.
There we go.
Way to get a dub, baby. Divisional game, baby. Always never easy. No matter what the score looks like, never easy. It's just, you got to come with it. And sure enough, we got another big one next week.
Perfect.
Eagles 31, Dolphins 17 on Sunday Night Football. God, you guys were out there in the Kelly Greens looking fucking clean.
Yeah, baby.
That shit, you guys, why the heck did you guys ever stop wearing those things? Those things look sweet.
Well, I think Jeffrey Lurie bought the team and he wanted to make his own thing, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what happened with Kelly Green going to Midnight Green. I personally love the Midnight Green. But
there's nothing wrong with some good Midnight Green.
But I also love the Kelly Green. I like both of them. And it was an honor.
The silvery gray that they got going to that Kelly Green, man, that's a nice fucking.
It was dope. It was cool.
Nice touch.
Not going to lie. I've always wanted to wear it. I've always wanted to wear the jerseys, and I missed out on it. The last year they wore them was the year before I got to the Eagles. So to be able to wear the jersey was pretty special for sure.
Initial thoughts from the game, though. That's a huge win over a high-powered offense over there in Miami.
Yeah, obviously huge game for us. Coming off of the Jets game, wanted to bounce back and get back in the win category. And we knew we were in for a tough game. Obviously, dude, the Dolphins offense has been unbelievable this season. They almost broke a record that has been around as long as the NFL has in terms of scoring the most amount of points in a game. The speed they have on offense. Can I just say, every time I think I'm used to how fast Tyreek Hill is, I'm not used to it. I mean, it's insane.
Like it, dude. There's nothing
TV
like
does not do it justice. Like, you see it on the field, and you're like, bro,
like it,
how is he that quick?
Bro,
it's insane.
Imagine running a route and you're just in your route, and all of a sudden you feel this fume, like a car just flying at the speed of light, just flies past you. Like, what the fuck was that? Whoa. Like you feel like when you're on the field, you feel how fast he is, man. And it's mind blowing. It's absolutely mind blowing, man.
You know, we knew offensively we were going to have to come with our A game. We knew the firepower that they have as an offense in Miami, but our defense, man, they showed up big time.
Yeah, that's huge, man. Got big play Slayback, man. I
mean, really, they only gave up one touchdown on the day, and that was kind of a busted type of coverage. Like, they were double teaming Tyreek, but again, that speed is deceptive, I think. And he still found his way there. It's insane, bro. And then we obviously had the interception for a touchdown that happened off Jalen was getting hit while he was throwing it. But the defense was so dominant all game long. So really fired up to see that performance from them against, at that point, the best offense in the NFL.
Good team ball right there, man. You guys complimented it, man.
And then, for us, still got to clean up the turnovers, but it felt like we were playing really, really good football, and we were playing as a unit really, really well. I don't know, I just felt like everything was kind of clicking, and it helps when you have A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts. There's no question about it. So, yeah, felt good.
Well, before we get to all the stats and all the teammates having an unbelievable game, shout out to tight end you and Dallas Goedert. You actually pulled up to the game in style.
It's pretty cool.
Dude. Where the fuck did Landon Dickerson get that Mustang? That is
just got it.
Car.
Yeah, sick. And Landon drives me to the game quite frequently because Kylie drives herself down, and then we drive back home together after the game.
From the hotel, you drive with Landon, yeah.
Normally we're in his truck, but he just recently got this nice Mustang and decided to drive it. And let me tell you, we were getting some stares, and it wasn't because we were Landon Dickerson and Jason Kelce. It was because that was the most badass car I've ever been to a game in. And I once went to a game in a fire truck with Danny Watkins as a rookie.
Danny Watkins, the fireman himself.
This might have topped it.
Shout
this thing
Danny.
was
It was like an old school fire truck too. That thing was sweet.
Yeah.
It was a vintage fire truck. That thing was gnarly. Cool. I like that thing.
But this thing was cool too. I don't even know what style, make, and all that stuff. All I know is that it was loud as shit, and we were blaring some good old 80s rock and roll.
That's what I'm talking about, man. You just got to. You can't go in there and listen to new music.
Yeah, we can't listen to Creed or Nickelback or something like that. You gotta.
There's a wise man. You guys pulling out the Nickelback. Would have been electric, but not in a classic Mustang like that, man. You just gotta blare some good old rock and roll. It's a hell of an entrance. If you're gonna show up to Sunday night and ball out,
hey, it got us in the mood right away.
That starts it off. Listen, like Dion said, man, look good, play good.
And Landon was like in full dress as mode, full leather jacket.
Oh, he went like Grease Lightning?
Dude, he was straight out of Grease.
I love it, man. Oh, Landon Succo.
Landon Succo.
The offense was rolling, though. Huge game against another high-powered offense going into it. You knew you had to put up points, man. Jalen finished the game with 279 passing with two passing touchdowns and one rushing TD, and A.J. Brown had yet another record freaking game, man. 10 receptions, 137 yards, and a tutty. I've been telling you the key to the Eagles' red zone offense is getting the ball to your tight end and feeding him. And you guys finally did that.
Might be a little biased, but yeah, you've been saying that.
Dallas, he's one of the best weapons you have on your team, one of the biggest mismatches, whatever. Dallas's 5 receptions for 77 yards and a touchdown definitely helped out last night. And
no doubt.
Why do you think you guys were able to find the success in the red zone? Like, I know you guys have kind of been harping on touchdowns, or at least that's what you've been telling the 92%ers. What do you think it was this time, though? Just focus, or?
Yeah, we executed. We didn't kill ourselves. We had one mishap in the first drive where we had like a quarterback draw on like a hard to convert 3rd and 9. But outside of that, we were pretty efficient in the red zone, I think. I'd have to go back and check the stats. I don't know. We were putting more time into it. Obviously, this is something that we've wanted to get corrected. And for the most part, we didn't kill ourselves. We didn't have unnecessary penalties. We didn't have, drop passes. We didn't have sacks that we took. So I think when you're kind of not killing yourselves, a lot of the times the issues get corrected.
Yeah, I can see it. And you found out you had a really good tight end. The brotherly shove dominates again. Yeah. You went 4 for 4 on the brotherly shove. It's crazy you guys are running that 4 times in a game.
I mean, we've run it more than that. I mean, it's
the most unstoppable play in football, the way you guys do it. An offsides penalty was incorrectly called again on Landon and the brotherly shove. It's you every single time, dude.
I know. I'm destroying Landon's rating right now because he's getting unnecessary penalties on him. Listen, I don't know what to do. I need to get in a 4-point stance for the play so I can get as low as possible. I think that the goal we're going to try and do is go up to the referees before the games and just remind them, like, hey, in these situations, I'm going to have 2 hands on the ground. There's been a lot of people online that have been saying, hey, can you wear like different color, like wear pink colored gloves or put something on your hands? And listen, as we've talked about on this show, I don't want refs looking at my hands. Like, I'm not wearing any auxiliary colors to let these dudes know what's happening with my hands on defenders. So that's not going to happen. But we will, I'm going to do my best to just remind them, just a friendly reminder, hey, if you see another hand on the left side of that ball, that's because it's my left hand. It's not Landon Dickerson's hand. So,
but you're still offsides, Jason.
Huh?
You're still offsides.
Who?
You.
I'm not offsides.
Your hand is offsides.
No, it's not. I'm the center. I'm allowed in the neutral zone. How do you think I hold the ball, Travis?
You're a cheater. That's all I hear is you're a cheater. Yeah, well, maybe you should wear pink gloves then so the refs know.
Yeah, my holding calls go through the roof. Not a fucking chance.
The biggest brotherly shove was in the fourth quarter, 4th and 1 on your own 26. That's a ballsy move there by Sirianni and the gang. The Eagles looked like you guys were going to punt it at first and then took a timeout and ended up just putting the ball in Jason's hands. And always a fun one. Were you surprised by that one?
I'm never surprised when we call it on a 1-yard situation because it's such an efficient play for us. But that one was one where I was like, out on the field when I knew it was short, I was like, man, do we sneak this? Or our defense has been playing really good. Do we punt it and, kind of hope that they hold these guys off?
I'm assuming Sirianni heard the boos.
Maybe.
Because Philly knows how good this play is.
Apparently there were boos. I didn't hear the boos. All I know is the punt team came on. I'm like, you know what? I get it. I think that's fair. And about immediately when we got to the sideline, he's like, no, screw this. What am I thinking? Get back out there. We're doing this. And I'm like, all right. You know what? That's fine.
What is it like at the bottom of those piles?
It's
what you expect, right?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people weighing on you. You're getting squished and you're just waiting. A lot of it is just like, and then slowly people start to get up and you're always the last one up because you're at the bottom of it. And
I'm nonstop, and I'm pretty sure everybody in the family or everybody that knows you is all in on this exact same mindset. As we were talking to intern Brandon before this, when there's a QB sneak, I'm nonstop, like trying to like find you. I'm just like, where is he? Is he at the bottom? Is he at the bottom? Is he at the bottom? And it fucking blows my mind when you just pop out of the side, standing up and like kind of running out. And I'm like, how the fuck is he? How is he standing after a QB sneak? And everybody's like initial reaction just to dive right at your feet. It is the most mind blowing thing I've ever seen. It's like magic when you pop out the other side, like standing up.
Yeah, typically if I'm still standing, that's not good. So hopefully that doesn't happen often. But
the New Heights Reddit wants to know how accurate this meme is of Jason at the bottom of a tush push, Peter Griffin.
I think that if there's I don't know if that's that exact
It's
clip,
not, but
yeah,
that's fucking hilarious right here.
But that one is a good one as well. It's people keep asking, is it like painful? And it's weird. It's not like painful. It's not.
It's football.
Yeah, it's grueling. Like it just drains you. Like it is a energy draining play. You're just like fighting and keeping your feet moving and falling down, and people are falling down on top of you. And it's just it's a mental toughness play. There's no question about it.
Advertised. Everything you think that is, it is that.
Pretty much.
Well, Sirianni's post-game press conference, he weighed in on the old conversation of banning the shove or the tush push, whatever you want, the brotherly shove or tush push, whatever you want to call it. In quotes, people can't do it like we can do it. Don't ban this play. If everybody could do it, everybody would do it. I know. He's not lying.
That's right.
He also said every first down, it's 1st and 9, knowing that if you get a 4th and 1, shoot, a lot of the faith in that play. All right. I don't know what the fuck I just read, but basically every first down, you guys are only thinking about 9 yards instead of the 10 yards.
We don't need to think about 10. We only need to think about 9, because if we get it to
nice. Well,
within
you guys are also
down,
going for it on 4th and 3, so you guys are 1st and 7 every fucking time.
We didn't do the quarterback sneak at 4th and 3. We just went for it on 4th down in that like part of the get field, and AJ had a big catch.
Damn.
I don't know, man. I think he's fired up just because, it's something that we do really, really well. And
yeah, it's prideful, man. Shit, you know it's coming. You're in quotes saying that to the fucking lineman that you're going up against with it. That's good stuff.
And more people are trying to ban the play, which,
well, that's probably because everybody that's not running it, or everybody that's running it that's not the Eagles is only getting 67% success rate this year. So, yeah, the shit's unfair. Fuck that. Fuck that play.
I will say this.
Fuck how cool that name is to Philly, the brotherly shove. Fuck that.
I'm not going to say whether it should be banned or whatever. All I'm going to say is I disagree with people that don't think it's an exciting play. Like there are people that say like, it's not football. It's not like an exciting, like, is there a more exciting play than the brotherly shove on 4th and 1? Like when is the crowd, like what do you want to see more punts? That's what you want to see? You want to see catch it, punt, here, right now. Bam. Yeah, but that happens once out of how many punts? What's more exciting, a punt or people smashing together for 1 yard?
You got my vote, bud.
The crowd might be roaring more for that play than it is in the red zone right now. It is insane
play, dude.
How much, whether it's an away game, whether it's an away game or a home game, the crowd's into it. That's all I know.
I haven't been in the stadium yet while you guys are doing it at this point in the season. I already know.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. The punt team goes out there and they're probably booing Sirianni like, we know you got that. You fucking run it. It's unstoppable. I can hear every fan in Philly. Philly, don't kill me for my terrible Philly accent or whatever I just tried to do right there. The big play Slay and the Eagles defense. The Eagles defense ended up holding the high-powered Miami Dolphins.
Yeah.
The record-setting Miami Dolphins offense right now with Tua and Tyreek Hill and all those fucking speedsters. You guys held them to 17 points.
Yeah. And listen, in fairness to them, they're down some guys right now. They have some injuries going on. But yeah, I mean, incredibly impressive performance by our defense. I didn't know how it was going to go, to be honest with you, because, dude, I don't know. You start seeing Tyreek Hill run, like we said before, and you're like, man, that guy's fast. And then you start seeing Tua throw the ball.
It's like if there was an offense, if I was an offensive coordinator, this is my kind of fucking offense.
Seriously. Yeah. I mean,
there's a lot of
everything
like
blends
misdirection.
Off of each other. Yes.
Very tricky offense to kind of like.
You have to be extremely disciplined defensively.
Everybody's got to stay in your gap, stay in your gap. Mm-hmm. Contain. And then that's what you guys did. The Eagles defense, the defensive line played phenomenal. 4 sacks and an interception by the Eagles defense, and the return of big play Slay. And he came out, then his name, he held up to his nickname, man.
Hey, they call him it for a reason.
Got him a huge interception in the red zone.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. It's the game is just so much easier when the defense does really well and the offense does really well.
How about that?
Isn't that just like, it's so simple if they just mesh together like that, but it's any given fucking Sunday. So
I mean, if your defense is playing well and you're not turning the ball over, it's usually a pretty good recipe. Yeah. You're going to have a good shot.
You think? Where do you think this ranks in terms of the best defenses you played with?
They played a hell of a game the other night, and to date they've played pretty good, minus maybe a couple games, but they've been at times just dominant. And it's tough to. I mean, I've seen some really, really good defenses, defensive players. I'm not a huge fan of like comparing, different years to different teams, but
they're all different, man. They'll bring their own challenges. I
know this one. These guys are damn good. The front 5, 4, whatever package we're in, the defensive line is dominant. They're big, they're strong, they're fast, they're athletic. The linebackers all play well within the system, and the DBs. I know we just added another one, as we'll talk about here in a second. But got a lot of good players, and they're coached really well, and that's led to what is turning into one of the best defenses I've ever seen. So
nice. Hopefully
that keeps happening.
The LeBron stat of the game for the Eagles versus Dolphins is with their win over the Dolphins, the Eagles now have an 11-game win streak against animal teams. That is fucking good. See, that's a LeBron stat.
I don't even know what kind of that's a LeBron stat.
That's a fucking LeBron stat all day. 100%. That's great shit right there. That's good shit. Animalytics is what we're going to call that.
We lost to the Jets, not an analytic team.
Nope, not an animal.
We lost to the Chiefs, not an analytic team.
Yep. There's just the only time you play teams with animals, you win. So
yeah, well, call us the zookeeper.
Ooh, nice. All right now. Trade news.
Yeah, baby.
As we end this week for the Eagles. Breaking news really today. Howie Roseman's working his magic yet again, going out and getting one of the best safeties in the game. And he's been that way and kind of like under the radar to a lot of people. I know him as one of the best because when I play him, it is a long day every time I play Kevin Byard. Big time trade. You guys got Julio Jones, and now you guys got Kevin Byard going into the second half of this season. And Byard's a 2-time Pro Bowler, 2-time first-team All-Pro, and former NFL interception leader. And one of the coolest nicknames in the league.
How about
His
that?
name is the Mayor.
I mean, dude, when your nickname is the Mayor, that's a good sign. I feel like.
We both played Byard at the Titans last year. What you're really getting is a physical player, smart player, and that's always good at the safety position. Guys that understand zone coverages, that understand run game fits, and just a guy that's not going to be out of position. He's always going to be there to make the play. Strong tackler. And honestly, he's really one of the biggest he's one of the bigger safeties kind of left in the game. He's not a small dude, and he's still very athletic and can run with you. So, it took us in overtime to beat the Titans last year, and I remember every single down that I had him man to man, and he made it tough on me, man.
I honestly do not know much about Byard. I've talked to guys on the team, including A.J. Brown and Julio Jones, that played with him in Tennessee. And let me tell you, everybody's fired up that this guy's joining the team, which is making me fired up because I like good players and good teammates. So,
all right now.
I'm fired up. And listen, if we accomplish anything this year, we are going to have to send the nicest of thank you cards to the Tennessee Titans for A.J. Brown and now Kevin Byard.
Shout out to Braves, Northeast Ohio connection.
Dude, loving that.
Well, Jason, as we finish up this Eagles-Dolphins matchup, I'm really curious. Did you bring the Eagles Kelly Green jersey home so that I can get it when I come to Philly?
So that you can get it?
Yeah, I called dibs on it.
Trev, you can't call dibs on something that's not up for sale or grabs.
Well, you're not doing anything with it.
Yeah, I am. I'm keeping it.
Jason, stop.
It's going to go right with my mummer suit in the basement.
Jason, in the closet?
No, it's not going in the closet. It's going in a trash bag in the basement. It's my trophy. It's my first time ever wearing Kelly Green. It's going to go where it belongs.
Right next to the Super Bowl ring.
I did talk to Raekwon Davis after the game. I do got to get him a Kelly Green jersey, but that first one I'm going to have to keep just because it's a big. That was really cool. My first time wearing that one,
man. Fuck, that's so gold. That's so much more gold than you people even the 92% can even.
I'll get you one though. I'll get you one.
Fuck. I don't even, dude. That alone. You put it in the bag. Just keep it in the trash bag. I don't even want it. Let it be in your home. Damn, that was good. All right. Well, shout out to the Eagles. Hopefully we can play them, the Fighting Miamis, coming up here in a couple weeks in Germany, as well as you guys did.
Dude, that's going to be awesome. I can't wait to watch that.
Player insights on NFL storylines. That's right. Only 2 teams in the NFL are sitting at 6-1 right now. I'm just saying that. Who would have thought?
Well, the people that write the scripts.
That's right. Keep us in this year. Man, that's crazy, man. Let's talk a little Week 7 roundup, though, man. Let's give some quick thoughts about the biggest headlines from Week 7. This dude, Myles Garrett, man.
Dude, it's insane. Yeah, Myles Garrett might have
Colts by himself, dude.
Dude, have you been watching? Like, it's
dude,
him.
What?
You could not draw up a better, more synergistic defensive coordinator and defensive player. Like Jim Schwartz plus Myles Garrett, and the whole NFL is seeing it. Like, his style is just get off the ball as fast as possible and wreak havoc. And let me tell you, Myles Garrett is doing as much havoc as possible.
He is wreaking havoc.
I don't know what we're doing. Like, why are people still letting tackles block this guy one-on-one? Like,
we got a chip.
We can't.
Every time we got a chip.
The tight end is staying in. He's not getting out.
No,
we'll run.
We're the biggest mismatch on the field, Jason. We're not.
But the tight end, the tackle and the tight end together are going to double him all game long. I'm not letting him be one-on-one with anybody. You can't. I mean, it's not an option.
Yeah, either that or we got to get the ball out quick. We got to get the ball out quick, boys.
Behind backup quarterback P.J. Walker, the Browns beat the Colts 39-38.
That was a good game too.
Myles Garrett had 9 tackles, 2 strip sacks, 1 tackle for loss, 1 pass defended, 4 quarterback pressures, and of course, this highlight where he jumps over the line to block a field goal.
Oh, shit. The ultimate flank, the hurdle.
Dude, it's insane how good this guy is.
Dude, he can beat you with power, speed, finesse, power, more power.
He practiced against us this offseason and single-handedly ruined the practice. Like, I'm watching, I'm like, dude, like, we can't let this happen.
This dude's got some shit figured out.
And I'm watching it all happen in real games too. Like, what is happening?
Yeah. Fuck.
He's crossing over, and then a center is just blocking him one-on-one. That's ridiculous.
That's a tough situation.
I'll tell you what, I ain't making that call. There ain't no chance I'm blocking it. Like, we're sliding this. Fuck that. What are we doing?
Dude, I'm with you, man. You can't let just one dude just fucking completely take it over. But I'm pretty sure everybody has this mentality. Like, we can't let this guy do it. And he does it yet again against the Colts, man.
I guess he's un-game planable.
Shout out to Believeland and the dog that they got at D-line, man. That dude's a fucking beast.
I mean, I guess the Colts did okay. They still scored 38 points. Like
what? I mean, yeah, that's it's damn good too.
But yeah, Myles Garrett, holy cow. He's having a hell of a start to the season.
Yeah. We already went over the National Tight Ends Day. Jason.
Yeah, it's my favorite day of the year. The holiday we all know and love was celebrated all across the league with tight ends having massive days.
I mean, you can't deny that it was a tight end day. I mean,
there's no question about that.
Mike Gesicki sealed the game against the Bills with a 1-yard TD. Gesicki proceeded to do his
infamous gritty.
Which is really the skedaddle. You know, it's not the gritty.
Is that what he calls it?
I heard it somewhere. I'm not sure if he calls
That's
it
good.
Or not, but after getting roasted for it last season, he's been hitting his version of the gritty, which is the fucking best. I love it. It's epic.
Dude, what's that new one called? It's not the gritty. It's like it almost looks like you're running in a circle that is all over social media. What's that called?
That's a good one. I don't know what that one's called. 92%ers, help us out, man.
I enjoy watching it.
Isaiah Pacheco hit it when he got in the end zone after the last touchdown.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he hit that thing. But let's get back to some tight ends here.
Mark Andrews. Back to the tight ends.
Mark Andrews, 4 catches, 63 yards, 2 tutties, 38-6 blowout victory over the Lions, which was definitely not on my bingo card right there. I did not expect them to just go in there and absolutely walk the Lions, man. The Lions have been on fire lately.
Yeah, the Lions have been fantastic all season long.
But shout out to Lamar Jackson. It was Lamar Jackson's first half was pretty damn impressive. I didn't get to see the second half, but
shout out to the Ravens defense too. The Lions offense has been putting up points. It seems like on everybody, holding them to 6, dude.
Big time plays. This was Mark Andrews' 9th career game with at least 2 tutties, though. Tied with Antonio Gates for third most such games by a tight end in his first 6 career seasons. Damn,
LeBron stat.
That's a damn good LeBron stat. Mark Andrews. Giants tight end Darren Waller led all Giants receivers, 7 catches, 98 yards, and a tud, in a 14-7 win over the Commanders.
Yep.
The old fighting Bieniemys. Vikings TJ Hawkinson put up 11 receptions. Getting double digits in receptions. That's what I'm talking. That's how you feed a fucking tight end on a national tight end day, or the day after National Tight End Day, whichever way you want to say it. 11 receptions, 86 yards, since he did play on Monday night against the 49ers, and they found a way to get that dub. That was a wild game that I'm sure we'll get to here in a second.
As a tight end yourself, do all the tight ends conspire together to have momentous games on National Tight End Day?
Dude, I think everybody's so in on it that like the game plans are a little bit more around the tight ends. I think everybody's in on National Tight End Day, but you.
Well, if that's the case, you guys should just don't do National Tight End Day. Do National Tight End Month. Then you get a month of getting plays designed for you.
Damn.
Or National Tight End Year.
No, you can't.
National
do that.
Tight End Season.
No, that doesn't work.
No, it's not as good.
You can't do a whole season.
Yeah, it's too selfish.
Way too selfish. You can't just make a whole season
can't do a
about
season.
it. Shout out to all the tight ends, though, baby. Way to fucking show up this week. And shout out to all the game planners for feeding the tight ends. As you can see, the list of stats I just went down, all those teams got dubs because they fed the boys. Feed your horse, as my dog Chris Pearson says. Feed your horse.
I think the whole world's in on this. Flag football is coming to the Olympics, baby.
We're going to win a gold medal. Dude, we're going to win it.
I mean, who's going to beat us?
Well, I was saying specifically me and you. We're going to win it.
I'm not. Yeah, you're out of your mind. All right. It was announced that flag
out there in
football.
The backer?
I would get roasted in flag football.
Chasing little Italian guys around?
Listen, the whole reason I started playing football was because I could hit people and put a helmet on. Flag football is not going to be drawn to my strengths. It was announced that flag football will be an Olympic sport in the 2028 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles.
Ooh, and it's going to be in the backyard.
This is cool. This is really cool because we actually talked about this with Nick Sirianni too. The NFL is encouraging players to participate in the Olympics. It's already generated a ton of interest. Tyreek Hill, A.J. Brown, Micah Parsons, and Gronk are some of the guys who have already expressed interest. Dude, I'm excited about this.
2028. That's
we're going to be long gone.
We're going to be old.
Yeah. I don't want to speak for Gronk, but Gronk's probably going to be a little bit old too at that point. But
I mean, me and Gronk are the same age, so
yeah.
We're all in the same boat in that regard.
Yeah.
I think we're all just gonna have to be like assistant coaches or some shit. But I need a gold medal, so I need to be on that roster somehow, some way.
Dude, as we've talked about before, one of the downsides of playing football is that there isn't an ability to represent your country as of right now as a football player.
Yeah, you can't be world champions like you said.
Yeah, well, as Noah Lyles said. Yep. So we're excited about this. I mean, this is gonna be really cool. For the first time in the history of our sport, guys are going to be able to represent their countries and play football, albeit flag football, not anywhere near as cool, but it'll be fun. And do you think the USA team is just going to absolutely demolish every other team?
I mean, we're going to absolutely smoke everyone. Like, who has a chance?
There's some foreign players in the NFL now. Like, what is
Jason? No, don't do this. It's
like Jordan Mailata.
I'm actually surprised that this is becoming an Olympic sport because I would love to just see what flag football looks like in other countries right now.
Dude, maybe they're doing some weird stuff that we've never seen before. I mean, you got to think like New Zealand. New Zealand's probably playing rugby. I don't know if Peter King is going to like what they're doing out there in the flag football field.
just lateral in it, left and right.
What if they just come out with a rugby offense? It's going to catch us off guard.
Yeah, it's not. It's not.
I mean,
you know, it's an interesting thought that was actually brought to my attention by one of our trainers. Shout out to Julie in Kansas City. And it was actually brought to my attention that the Summer Olympics are actually when training camp is.
I know. Guys are going to miss training camp,
So
which is probably
guys are
why there's a
gonna
lot of interest.
It's actually surprising that the NFL would encourage
Please,
this.
for the love of God, pick me.
Get me out of this long drive trip. Yeah, so that's an interesting scenario, but we'll see in a few years just how it all plays out.
The thing that the players are going to have is the NFL is for sure going to be encouraging this, as they already are, because there's the one thing that the NFL is trying to do, and I think it's blatantly obvious with how many foreign games we're having. The NFL wants football to be a world sport. And they sure are trying. And the Olympics is one way that all of these other countries are going to be able to compete and gain interest in the game of football. Even though it is flag football, it's still going to be football. And I think the NFL is going to want football in general being played and viewed. So the best way to do that is have the best players in the NFL dominate the freaking Olympics.
Dude, you know what other sports is making its entrance to the Olympics?
Spike ball?
Lacrosse.
I thought it was already in. Lacrosse isn't an Olympic sport?
I don't believe so. Not a Summer Olympic sport. I don't believe so. I'm pretty sure it's going to be 2028. It's going to be the first year.
That's cool.
Dude.
I might be able to do that.
That's what I'm saying. I can play center D, I mean. I can play center D at 40. Are you kidding me?
There's no chance.
What? You don't think I can play center D right now?
I think we should go play lacrosse with some like legit lacrosse players and see how bad we are at this point in our lives.
First of all, I hear you. But legit, that's American. That's American lacrosse players. going against, whoever else is out here playing lacrosse.
Well, Canada's good, I think. Canada's where I believe the game, like the current rules got invented, right?
You might know a little bit about history that I don't know.
I know it's a Native American sport. Intern Brandon, please get on the Google machine or whatever search engine you use. But I believe, yes, lacrosse is a Native American sport. But I believe the current game rules were written by Canadians. Brandon, can we please, for the love of God, type something on the computer to say yes or no to that? Should be an easy Google.
Can you do something as an intern for us sometime?
Modern day lacrosse descends from and resembles the stickball games played by these
Brandon, we just
various
said
Native.
that.
We already said that. This doesn't answer the question. Do you know how to Google?
For those of you that don't know, Jason actually played all the way through high school. Ooh, we got one. Hold on.
Jean de, that's French, whatever that is.
100%.
Recorded
Ontario,
observations of a lacrosse game in 1683 in what is now southern Ontario, Canada. I don't know, whatever. Either way, it's got roots all in the North American region. So I don't know. There's some good players up there north of Lake Erie that are getting into it.
I can see Canada giving the NFL a run for its money in flag.
No chance.
I just want to see your reaction.
Is it Canadian rules or is it NFL rules flag?
Ooh, what if they just create their own rules?
Don't you get like an extra skill guy up there in Canada, don't you?
You also get the running starts.
So is it what's the field they're playing on in the Olympics?
These are all questions that we can't even
answer right now. We just know it's a sport.
Yeah. I was going to say, those of you that didn't know, Jason played lacrosse from 7th grade all the way through high school, and I played 7th, 8th grade years. And just in the backyard with Jason all the way leading up to when I started playing. One of the funnest sports I have ever played in my life. For those of you that have a lacrosse team or are thinking about playing lacrosse, highly suggest it.
Awesome sport.
And if you're around any lacrosse, like college games or even indoor lacrosse,
it's awesome.
Electric.
It's great.
All of it's good stuff, man. It never gets enough love, so I wanted to throw that out there. That, me and Jason played every single sport, and we were really good at all of them. Moving on, baby.
All right, let's get to our stamp of the week.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know what a stamp is, we always give a shout out to whoever's taking their game to new heights week by week. And this week, I'm going to highlight a very familiar name, a guy that is taking the wide receiver position to new heights, and that's A.J. Brown. A.J. Brown had his fifth consecutive game reaching
That's my teammate.
125 receiving yards, tied with Hall of Famer Calvin Johnson, Megatron. This dude is getting into Megatron conversation, dude. So he's tied Megatron and Pat Studstill. Hopefully I said that name right, from 1966. Jesus. As the longest streak in NFL history. So he's got one more game of over 125 yards receiving, and he is the record holder. Had 10 receptions for 137 yards this past week and a touchdown in a huge Sunday night football game. And because he looked fucking sweet in those Kelly Green jerseys, you got my stamp of the week, AJ.
Hey.
Congrats on taking your game to new heights.
You took
record,
my teammate as the guy that I was going to do my stamp of the week on, but that's fine. I hope that next Sunday is National Receivers Day, because I would love for AJ Brown to break this record.
Start it up. Just say it, dude. Say it right now that it is, and then it will be a national day.
What's next Sunday?
Tell him you declare it.
From henceforth, I declare October 29th as National Receivers Day.
Just go National AJ Brown
National
Day.
AJ Brown Day.
And it's done. And it'll be on Google next week. So perfect.
All right.
Who's your stamp?
If you're picking AJ Brown, I got to go Kirk Cousins.
Ooh.
Hopefully everybody was watching the game Monday night, right after the Phillies game. Obviously, not in the best of moods as a Philadelphian, but I turned Monday Night Football on to watch Kirk Cousins take on the 49ers. Kirk, I mean, his nickname is a mocking nickname. He's known as Primetime Kirk, not for good, but as for, his onslaught of poor performances in primetime football games. It is. It's a dig. And dude, I'm happy for the guy. He balled out.
Yeah, he was. Dude, he's fucking balling. He's balling all year. He's been balling all year. So
arguably, on paper and in real life, the 49ers defense is damn good across the board. And Kirk went out there and threw for 378 yards, 2 touchdowns, in a Vikings 22-17 win against the 49ers. It was an impressive game. And let me tell you, they were getting pressure on him. Javon Hargrave, Armstead, Bosa. It was the score and those stats that Kirk put up were hard fought and impressive. I mean, some of the things he snuck out of, I don't know how he did.
Yeah, and he's doing it without Jefferson, which is mind-blowing. One of the best receivers in the freaking game. Addison stepped up big time, was an honorable mention for Stamp of the Week. Shout out to Addison. But, it was the Kirk Cousins show, man, and he was finding ways. And he got my guy TJ Hawkinson the ball right now.
Not only was it the Kirk Cousins show, it was the primetime Kirk Cousins show. He might be officially changing the meaning of his own nickname that was designed to mock him. I think that that's really cool. And I've always liked Kirk. So congratulations, Kirk, on balling out. Against his former coach, too. Like Shanahan with them over in Washington.
Put 2 and 2 together, yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, this was a big game for Kirk. And
shout out to Kirk, man. Leaving the game with the chain swinging.
Dude, big chain guy.
Big chain
guy.
Sports Center top 10 chain in his post game as he was running off the field. I'm just like, damn, that boy Kirk got chains on chains on chains.
I don't know if he has a top 10 play from that game, but it was a good game.
All right, now.
Either way, exciting game. Took down, maybe the hottest team of football right now in the 49ers, who have looked darn near unbeatable, if we're all being honest. So shout out to you, Kirk. Yeah, take your first New Heights Stamp of the Week, Bubba. All righty, that's it. We're done, officially. Show's done. We're wrapping it up. Do whatever you guys want to do from here on out, because we're done. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube to the New Heights channel so you know when new episodes come out. And make sure you check out our bonus video that will drop this Friday. We'll talk about our Week 8 games, whatever else the interns decide to drum up, and probably get to some pretty cool highlights. I think we're showing footage and stuff in that video, so you might want to check it out. Listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
Once again, New Heights is presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment. And this follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S for fun clips throughout the week. And thanks to our production and crew again.
Hey!
For always making us look so much better than we are. Love you guys. And maybe intern Brandon gets us a little bit quicker info on these Google searches. But
maybe.
Other than that, you're the best, Brand. 92%ers. Thank you for always tuning in. Until next time. Peace. What's your go-to karaoke?
My go-to is Dan Band, Total Eclipse of the Heart.
And I need you now tonight. I fucking need you more than ever. And if you're lonely, hold me tight. Cause we'll be holding on forever. And we'll only be making it right. And we'll never be wrong. Together we can take it to the end of the line. Your love is like a shadow only on the tide. I don't know what to do. I'm always in the dark.
Jesus.